Welcome back to the Great Circle, an upcoming animal survival experience set in an African wildlife preserve. I'm TJ, developer and creator of the project, bringing you another live development stream. We're going to be covering a new... Oh, let's switch over to stream. I'm going to be covering the upcoming public demo, which is going to be free for all members of the TGC Discord. So basically anyone can play the public demo that I'm playing. Obviously it's going to have some limitations since it is free, and folks who are helping with the funding of the project through our Patreon or through donations can get a more full version of the game with more animals. But I'm going to be taking a look at some of the updates because some of you haven't been seeing me stream development for this game recently, but I've been working on it nonstop since I started back in May 2020. Basically, it's been a full-time job for me. One that does not pay. But glad to see you guys. So I'm going to be going over a lot of the things that you're going to be seeing. It's quite a bit. One reason that I don't really have a change log or it's hard for me to keep up with the roadmap on the Trello, because I'm doing tons of stuff per day, right? Like hundreds of things in the span of a couple days, and then by the end of the week I've worked on, I lose count. But we've got some updates to go over, so let me see here. So this update is going to have the full-scale map that I've been talking about, and it's actually not quite the end all be all of how big the world's going to be, but it's got 9 regions with various little areas inside of them, including different biomes. We've got grass and plants now bend for all creatures, so that's interactive grass. You walk through grass, it bends, it moves. If you're hunting, you have trouble seeing the little small critters running around. When they move through the grass, it bends as well. So it's not just for the player, it's for all the animals in the world. The weather exposure damage is also a new mechanic in the game. So if you're exposed to extreme weather, such as, well, we already know about tornadoes, it's an insta-kill. But if you're out in a rainstorm for too long, it will start to affect your HP. We also have the temperature mechanic. It's not really impacting the gameplay too much yet, but the temperature changes when it's raining, when it's midday, and that eventually will affect how often your animal needs to sleep. What effect using your stamina in the middle of a hot day will have on you in the middle of a hunt versus using it at night when predators are usually more active because of that reason. A new mechanic is going to be that players wake if they're injured while they're asleep, because sleep is automatic in the game. It basically, as soon as your bar runs out, your animal goes into kind of a sleep cycle. If you get injured or attacked, your animal will wake up automatically. Birds can land on animals, so you're going to see the little birds land on the larger animals such as the rhinos, the buffalo, or the elephants. It doesn't work for the player yet, but I'm working on that, and it will work, I'm confident. Exposure damage, already talked about that, that's weather. Metabolic rate is going to show you how fast your metabolism is. So if you got a fast metabolism, you're going to be burning your energy up by having a faster metabolism, and that's affected by how you play. So if you're moving around a lot, your metabolism is going to increase, which is going to increase your need for more food. Now if you slow down a bit, take a rest every now and then, you're going to slow down your metabolism. This is going to update on a kind of regular basis, but basically how active you are determines your metabolic rate, and that determines how much food you need, how often you need to sleep, and things of that nature. Weighted trample is on for all creatures, so that includes the player, and all the animals can trample whatever might be smaller. Leopard stalk distance increase. What exactly is that? Oh, okay, the distance at which they start to stalk you, they go into stalk mode, and then they slowly get closer until they decide to attack. Try to make that as random as possible, so you can't really predict it. Oh, as soon as they get to about 20 feet away, that's when they're automatically... Now, all the AI want them to feel like real animals in this game. The goal is not to make them like players. The goal is to make them like actual animals. So that just depends on a lot of things. One thing that's really cool about the leopard stalk, as well as the lions, is they stalk you, and if you look at them, they just like cats, they'll freeze, And if they don't think that their cover's been blown, like if you don't immediately run away, they're just going to stay there and then wait till you turn your back, and then they'll start to creep up on you even more. So that's very, very lifelike. Decrease elephant trumpet volume. So of course the elephants, if you've been playing any of the previous demos, are a bit loud, so it decreased that. Digestion renamed to stomach. I don't know how this is going to be. You know, this is kind of a new system, seeing all these stats and stuff in the bottom of the HUD. Some people get a little bit overwhelmed. The digestion I thought was self-explanatory, but I'm just going to put stomach here and see if that kind of helps you understand that when you eat something, your hunger doesn't immediately change. It takes time. So like when you put something in your stomach, you don't immediately get the benefits of it. Of course, you feel satiated, but you start to digest the food and then, you know, slowly absorb it. So it's going to kind of work like that as well. We did add story mode. It's not live yet, so you can't really play it yet. But just to kind of make it clear that this is going to be a very big focus of the game is the story campaign mode, which is primarily, I believe, going to just be, it's going to be humans primarily, but I would like to look at exploring story mode for the animals. So like a story mode for rabbits, story mode for rhinos, story mode for different kind of animals, and if I can weave that together into a cohesive narrative, I would like to do that. I'm a guy who likes unity. I like for all things to kind of work together to build the experience. But this is a new ground. I don't think this has been done quite yet. Actually, I think of that game Away, so they got a story mode in an animal survival game. But something like this, I think this is going to be different. What I have in mind, I don't think it's been done yet. So keep your eye on that story mode. So now survival is what we're going to be playing, and what folks are used to. That is just your freestyle open world gameplay as an animal. Right now it's animals, but if you look over here on the right hand side, I've got the humans category here. So this is going to be the character. She's going to be playing a ranger, so you're going to be basically protecting the animals that are in the park and, you know, doing ranger stuff. But there's going to be other class of humans: villagers, farmers, poachers. Those are threatening in the game to animals. You're also going to have tourists, journalists, and scientists. So different things to be doing as a human, and I really am into that part of the game. So you're going to see a lot of that stuff coming up in the future. Where we are right now, for the demo, I've locked it to just the elephant. So for this free demo, I'm showing the animals that are in right now, development right now, or playable right now, but it's only playable for the Patreon folks. So the Patreon version of this game, not the public demo, will have all these unlocked. And of course on Steam, you know, you buy the game, you're going to have that unlocked as well. But for now, the free demo is going to just have the one elephant for now. And we're previewing, so this isn't the final version, but you can see all the stuff we got here. We got serval, we got Groot otter, we got West African crocodile, golden eagle, even got the African rock python there. That one's a new one. And the mangrove snake, the black mamba, green mamba, a lot of animals. You know, I think we have the most animals. We're about approaching 80 individual species right now. And as far as playable, I think we're about 20 something. But anyways, yes. More stuff. Let me just go through this as I'm loading, as we're going through the game, because I feel like I don't want to stare at the thing anymore. Put this in presentation mode. We're gonna load into one of our 9 regions. And how's it going, animations? Badoos, long time no see. I'm gonna fix that thing, by the way. It should all be black. Alright, so this is all part of the experience. Let me mute the thing real quick. Oh, I didn't know the IL music was playing. Alright. Now this is just a game. Turn the IL music off. So we open with a quote. "The animals of the world exist for their own reasons," said Alice Walker. So everyone comes in, you start your experience as a sleeping animal, you're waking up, Oh, nice. We already got animals. In the distance there, we got an Atlas deer. So my animal is sleeping. He's about to wake up right now. This is a little bit, the timing's a little bit off. But he's going to wake up. But it gives you a chance to kind of look around, see your environment. Okay. Alright, so the blue dots you just saw on the screen are water scents. So small puddles of water that I can drink from. Oh, there's a puddle right there. I'm going to go and drink from that. So in between large bodies of water, which on your map you can see those big blue symbols there, those are like lakes and rivers. Those are big bodies of water. You're going to have these little in-between stations of water that just kind of organically happen, you know, from rain or, you know, just kind of randomly. You'll find puddles of water. Now, some water will be underground, so you'll only actually be able to drink it if you can dig. Like mongooses and elephants dig for water. Elephants can actually smell it. But here's an example of a water puddle that I'm just happening to find, which is above surface. I'm working on the elevation of it because it's a little bit, it's like sitting on top instead of, oh yeah, there's a little bug in this preview that I'm doing right now. I forgot to reset the player's sleep. So you basically start the game at 0.1% and then you run out and then you have to go to sleep again. So now it's the animal sleeping, the bar is refilling. That's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to start off full and then you work it down instead of starting off almost empty, and then you wake up and then you go back to sleep again. So there's a little bug. It's an easy fix. I just forgot to switch it back off after testing. But anyway, I'm going to drink that water since my elephant gets up. These smaller water sources don't last long. If you sat and watched it, you actually see it drying up over time. So I think the it lasts about 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in between there, depending on the size of the puddle. This one's a big one, closer to 10 minutes to get that. Seeing a little bit of an issue with the scent sort of causes lag sometimes, depending on certain things. So I'm experimenting with making scent automatic at times. So all the water that you see, the little puddles that you can smell that are in your range, from time to time will light up automatically with the icon. So that's what you're seeing, the blue appear over this, and it's going to go away in a second. Boom. So that's as if I hit the Q key and I just turned on my scent to find where the water is. Now you could still manually do it, but I'm experimenting with doing it automatically to just get beyond this sort of issue. Alright, now the elephant's fully rested. Now he's getting up. Sleep is fully automatic, so you don't really have to do anything. You can even auto walk in the game by pressing Control and W, that's the forward key at the same time. So right now I'm actually in auto walk, so I'm only moving the mouse, and he's just drinking the water for as long as it lasts. Please forgive the fact that this water is a little bit high off the ground. I will have that fixed. There's also a tiny bug with this water where it actually is supposed to be decreasing much faster as you drink it. Right now it's only showing the decreasing of like evaporation. So if you actually zoomed in on it, you can see it growing smaller and smaller very slowly. That's the evaporation, but it's supposed to be going much faster now that I'm drinking it. So I'm essentially like cheating and getting a whole bunch more water off of that than I'm supposed to. So I went ahead and filled up. That's okay. The puddles are not everywhere, so you know, you just take advantage wherever you can. Alright, let's see what we have on the HUD here. So top left side of the screen, you can see the version of the game. Ignore that patch thing. This is the public demo. But you see the time of year, summer. You see time of day. It's saying dawn. It's 7:57 a.m. You see the current weather. It says cloudy. You see temperature, 67 degrees Fahrenheit. You see days survived. So that's going to count up for every day that you live in this world, and it goes away if you die. So it's a permanent counter. The longer you live, you know, more things in the game become available to you. On the right hand side, FPS, it's not great for me. I don't have the best hardware, but I do what I can. I expect somebody with maybe like a 1080 or something like that to be getting 50 to 60 FPS. So this is not a great GPU that I'm on, but it's performing. So, you know, the benefit of that is, you know, if you can get a GPU at least like a 1050 or better, the game's gonna be decent. Even though the frame rate is showing low, stuff in Unreal Engine makes it look smoother than it should. So you got your mini map there. That's going to improve over time too. It's not very great. If you press M, you do get the full thing, but oh Jesus, that went way too fast. There's a tornado. Why is it moving that fast? That's interesting. Let's ignore that. But yeah, that's a natural disaster. They're meant to be deadly, so tornadoes, floods, quicksand, you know, any natural disaster you encounter in the game is meant to be like an insta-kill, so it adds an element of danger to the game. The tornadoes can happen almost anywhere, but usually it's supposed to be like extreme weather that you can predict that way. That one was moving way too fast, so I'll look at the code there. Anyways, back to the HUD. Right below the mini-map on the right side, the map version will show. Let's ignore the name combo map. This is like the first iteration of the official map. Right below that you have the region, which is I'm in the central grassland region. So if you think about like 9 squares, like 3 across, 3 down, we're like in the center. So that's an easy way to know what region you're in. You're in the center, you're either in the north, the south, the east, the west, or the northeast, north, or northwest, southeast, southwest. So 9. There will be more, but for now we're just going 9. Oh, what am I doing now? Oh yeah, let's find some food. So your migration area is going to be where all your food is, so you want to go there first. Got nothing in my stomach, nothing in my hunger, so I'm going to be taking damage pretty soon, so let's hurry up. Alright, so below that, on the right hand side, you'll see it says exposed. Exposed means that if there is weather that affects you, you will be affected by it. It's either going to say exposed or sheltered. So if I'm exposed and there's damaging weather, like a hailstorm or like a thunderstorm, I have a risk of being damaged by it. But if I'm sheltered, meaning if I'm in a bush, if I'm in a cave, or if I'm somewhere where the weather cannot reach me, I'm protected from the negative effects of the weather. That also applies to temperature, but the temperature isn't really a factor yet, but it's going to be. There's a line up ahead. When I press scent, I see the red things shows me that the lion was eating off of a carcass. And it's still doing it, but it's going to be protecting that carcass, so we're going to go around. Going to try to continue to the to the migration area. So that's a lioness. She's kind of marching back and forth. That's a little bit... I'm looking at the behavior there. There's something missing there. She is supposed to be guarding. but she's only doing that one little area. Now she's going back to eating. The carcass is really small because I can't really see it. I can just see the little symbol there. But as long as she has a carcass, she's not interested in me, so we're going to go ahead and run on by. Yeah, so below exposed, you'll see that number down there changing. So it says 222, and it also says 100. If you'll notice, that's the speed of the animal. Now, I plan to convert that to actual like miles or kilometers per hour later, but for now, this is just like for development purposes. I'm just showing the speed of the animal there in development numbers. Below that, we've got our random gender. That's the female, or sex. That's the female. I could have been a male, but I assigned that at birth randomly. And then below that, normal metabolism is what I have right now. Now, if I ran, like, just completely... Oh, lion coming, lion coming, lion coming. You see him? Look. She's not hunting me, right? No. But she's gonna walk right by the zebra. The zebra's getting up. Alright, finally. She's not interested in the zebra. The zebra's running. She's going to the carcass too. So that red is actually a scent. Scent of death. It attracts the carnivores, so the lions are going to the carcass rather than hunting because it's an easier meal. And now they're both gonna eat from it, and they're both gonna defend it. If other carnivores want to try to eat it, they're gonna be scared away by the lions because the lions are the apex. Alright, let's continue to the migration area, because we gotta get some food. Alright, so I'm at 13 HP. So one of the things about the stats in the Great Circle is they all affect each other. So if I was dying of thirst, it would be very simple to say once your thirst runs out, then you start taking HP damage. It's more complicated in the Great Circle because when you start dying of thirst or anything, one of the things that impacts that is, okay, you're dying of hunger, but how's your thirst? IRL, in real life, you can go a really long time without food as long as you're hydrated, but you can't go a really long time without water even if you have like a lot of food, unless you're getting moisture from your food source. It's kind of like that in this in the Great Circle. So if you look at that HUD, which has all the stats there, the total health of the animal is the first thing. That's the pink bar. That basically is like a evaluation based on all the other stats. So your HP, your skin, your thirst, your hunger, your fat reserves, your sleep, whether you have disease or whatever. It's going to incorporate a lot more later, but right now it's a overall evaluation. It's showing that I'm a little poor health. I'm hungry. It's like below 50%. You're at 100%, you're 100% healthy. 50%, you're half as healthy as you could be. So that impacts everything. That impacts the speed of my dying. So if I just started getting thirsty, I wouldn't be dying as fast as if I had been thirsty for like a really long time and I've been taking damage. So I'm going to take more damage if I'm thirsty and I'm hungry than if I'm just than if I'm just hungry and I haven't eaten in a long time. So the stats affect one another. Another thing that your health affects is like how fast you grow. So if you are poorly fed, poorly watered, you're going to grow slower. You might even stunt the maximum size that you can grow to if you're malnutritioned, for a long period of time. That will show in, by the time you reach your maximum size, you just did not get the nutrients you needed to be able to grow bigger. So when you reach your full adult size, you may be smaller than other adult elephants, and that will be because of how your animal developed in its development years. There's a lion right there, a male. He's asleep though. During the day, they're not really that active unless there's a free free kill that they can just go and take. So I should be able to walk by them. But you can never really know. I didn't make the animals predictable. I tried to make them as unpredictable as possible. So like there's a percentage of a chance where he might decide to attack me versus not attack me. You are hearing the licensed music for the Great Circle in the game now. It happens at different times of the day. Not always. Not even on the dime, not on, like at the exact same time, but like a different part of the day. You know, let's say in the evening at 5 o'clock, music may play, but tomorrow, that's a little loud. But tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I may not get the song until like 6 o'clock. But I'll get an evening song. But the day after that, I may not get a song at all at the evening time. So that's meant to be not predictable as well. A little lag over here, a little lag. Okay, we got some stuff spawning right there. Okay, give it a second, it will get smooth again in a second. Yeah, and then on the left side of the stats HUD, you can see the attack, defense, weight. So for the elephant, it's kind of, let's see if this improves. I think there's a bunch of animals over here. Okay, it's getting better. So for the elephant, I'm at like intervals. It's like multiples of 10. So it advances by 10 every level. So I'm on level 3, which means my attack went from 10 to 30. I'm going to try not to remain in this area because it's a little laggy. That's better. Oh, let me show you the different view modes real quick. So right now, this is HUD mode. You hit H, HUD goes away, and we got watermark mode. It just has the TGC watermark, but all the HUD goes away. You hit H again, you go back to HUD. Now if you hit H another time, cinematic mode. My own invention. Black bars at the top and the bottom. Now it's like in a movie or a documentary. So you get cinematic mode off of one button. You just keep hitting the same button over. It switches through all the modes. But basically it goes HUD, watermark, HUD, cinematic, HUD, watermark, HUD, cinematic. Now you didn't see the eat thing show up on the cinematic because it doesn't show the things on the screen, but if you have your HUD open, you can walk up to food and find out how much food is available. What is that? Oh, it's a trunk. So if I go to this food, it's going to say eat, but it says 1, so it has a value of 1. So I started eating it, and you can see it decreasing in value. It went from 1 to 0.18. So the value goes down. So I may get full off of a bush that has 1, and I may leave like 0.1 left, and it may not really do anything for me, but like a smaller creature like a rabbit may come up and finish the rest of that off. These, I'm an elephant, so I eat a lot, so I'm gonna get it all in one go, but it gets smaller as you go. It's supposed to get smaller. I'm eating them all in one gulp, basically. Because I'm an elephant, they browse, they also graze, so they can eat. They eat basically whatever they come across. Dang. It's still kind of loud. I gotta look at the thing again. It's annoyingly loud. Oh, I think he hit himself. Now you do notice I will fix that, don't worry. You do notice that the elephant had a red dot appear over it. Anytime something new pops up that has a scent, it will show on the screen once, and then for you to see it again, you have to hit your scent button. So I hit my scent, boom. I can see all the grass, all the edible food, and I can see the scent of death there, which is the red. Now, you gotta be careful with that, because that means that carnivores are gonna be on their way over there to start to eat that body. So, just be aware. But the rest of us, we're going to be eating these bushes. Now, in an area like the Central Grasslands, there's a lot of food, so competition for it is not that difficult, which is why this is one of the first areas you can start off in. However, in other areas, food can be much more scarce, and there can be a lot more animals than there is food to support. So in that case, I would be rushing to these bushes to get to them first before the other animals do, because they can eat all the same bushes that I can eat. They can also drink all the same water sources that I can drink. Is this water bottle broken too? It is. So you can see the value of the water there, 2.5, 2.4. It's going down. That's evaporation time. It's also, once I'm done with this, going to go down from the drinking too. So it should be decreasing much faster since I'm drinking it. Are there any left? Yeah, there's still some left. But one of the other animals will come and finish that off, I'm sure. So there's a lion. Where's the body? Oh, where'd the body go? Huh. They spawn pretty quickly. Buffalo. I don't know where the lion's going. I thought the lion would be going to the body. But I don't even see the body anymore. Some more water. Look at the cinematic mode. We've got deer there. Let's go look at the giraffe. Now that rocky mountain thing there is called the Stack, and it is the biggest landmark in this region. It's kind of like, you can consider it the center of the grasslands. It's a developing location, so it's going to look different over time as I develop it more. Get some more of this food. Oh yeah, but they do have, there are a lot of lions at the Stack, so there's like a kind of home cave, if you will, that the lions like to be in over there. I'm going to see if I can get close to it, honestly, because I want to show like the lion family. There's like a lioness family that is based over there. Oh, look at the shadow. We got a white stork in the air somewhere. Where is it? There it is, right directly above me. You can see the white stork. One of my favorite birds in the game. You want to eat everything and drink everything whenever you find it, because you never know if you're going to have a hard time finding food later. Once all this food is gone in this area, because it's not regenerating right now, that will trigger the migration event, which means all the animals will start to move towards the next area that has food, which would be a different part of this region or a different region entirely. scare him off if I want to. Oh, he's not scared of me. He's still kind of small. You also get different reactions based on the animal's personality. They don't all do the exact same thing, even if they're the same species, right? So that one's pretty chill, but another one might attack me because of what I just did. You want as much unpredictable but believable animal behavior as possible in this simulation. Go ahead, nibble on this as I go. Let's look at our stats. Stomach is full, 12 out of 12. Hunger is full, 40 out of 40. Thirst is 37 out of 40. Sweet. So I'm basically full enough to where if I wanted to travel to a different region, I have enough food in my belly. It could get me there. But right now, I want to go to this location. How's it going, Xeroxy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the Great Circle. If anybody's seen like the previous publications for the Great Circle, the stack is kind of iconic. It's kind of like the Pride Rock of this game, but there hasn't been these trees and bushes around it in the past. It's just kind of like an open field with a rock in the middle. I may still use that as like the icon because I'm developing some of the branding stuff right now. But like right now, I'm experimenting with having all these trees and stuff around it. This area is actually quite dangerous because there's a large concentration of lions. The closer you get to the stack, oh, there's a buffalo right here. Let's observe the movement of the bushes, not only by the player, but by the animals. So that bush moved because I walked through it. That one moved. You can see the bushes are moving because the buffalo's coming through. Buffalo's got some birds on his head too. And let's continue. I need to get the leaves to stop going through the body like that. But we're gonna try to get to the stack. I want to get to the cave in the back. But we want to get close enough to see the lion family. So on the right side of the screen, remember map, then region, then named area is going to appear when you're in a named area. When you're not in a named area, it's just going to say the region, which is I'm still central region. But when I get close to the stack here, it should switch and it should say the stack or whatever named region or named area that you're in is going to appear right below. It's going to appear right below the region name. I heard a lion. See, this is the other danger. One of the reasons I put all these bushes around here is it will help hide the lions, making it extra dangerous for herbivores to be walking over. I see one right there on the hill, looking around. That's a pride. Let me see. Let me see if I can get close without getting attacked or spotted. Their backs are turned, I think. So that right there is a pride. Every pride has an alpha, female or male. This one's got females. And what they're doing is they're patrolling this area. I don't smell. But there's a big male around here somewhere. He's bellowing that he's in. Oh, you see the bushes moving? So you can actually see him walking through the bushes over there. Put it in cinematic mode. One of the cool things about the bushes is it helps you find creatures that are moving around. If you are playing lion, it'll be easier to find, like, if you want to hunt like a mouse or like a rabbit or something, and there's like grass that they're just disappearing in. When they shit. When they move, oh, I trampled them. uh I stepped on his head. I saw a 20. That's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to have like a trample damage of like 4. But if you hit the head, I think I insta killed him. He's supposed to be much harder to kill than that. That is unfortunate. I thought that would be more dramatic. But you saw how he came at me? What up, Dino Spino? Welcome to the stream. Did I check out POT growth? I mean, I saw it when it was public test branch, but I haven't tried the new update. I know there's a new update out, and it's got the babies are released and everything. So now it's actual growth, right? But I haven't played it yet. I probably am not gonna play it much. I'm not. The one thing that I didn't like is just the fact that the quest, from what I've seen, it's going to be required that you have to do quests to grow, and you're going to be starting off as a baby now. So I'm not really interested in doing quests as long as the quests are going to be stuff like carry the rock over here, or collect the mushrooms and stuff like that. Like I'm here for the dinosaurs. I'm not here for the basic ass quest. It's not my thing. I think they'll change it eventually, because I'm pretty sure, like, if people liked Quest, they'd be doing it more often. But yeah, I'll check it out, a little bit later. But like, it seems to be what I thought it was gonna be. So, I do like the baby models. I do like the element of growth. I just don't like having to do quests to do it. Like, if it was optional to where, like, you can grow over time, but if you do quests, it'll be faster, right? I'd be in favor of that. But like, not full stop quest all of a sudden is the way you play the game, because I'm just not gonna do it. Wanna try later? I'm a baby Spino. Oh, okay. Nah, some servers can remove it. Oh, that's cool. I thought some servers would be able to, there's a body over there. I thought some servers, this actually looks, there's another one, dude. I thought some servers would be able to just keep the big dinos, the adults, so basically have like sandbox mode like they've been doing. I'm still gonna do that, but it's like I'm not gonna be doing the kinds of quests that are in the game right now, dude. I'm not even 100% against quests, like, just not quests like that. Because it's like, I didn't come to this game to be playing, like, some bargain basement EverQuest just with dino avatars. Like, I don't care about that. If they come up with quests that make sense, so here's the only, for example, here's the only context that a delivery quest makes sense, right? The quest where you have to pick something up and carry it to somewhere else. So I think, like, you have to pick up the bones of something to honor the dead in Path of Titans right now, or that used to be. If you had to pick up a piece of meat and carry it back to your nest to feed your babies, that would be a delivery that actually makes sense. And I could get behind that, because that is actually what dinos and animals do. But removed, oh, somebody's fighting. So there's a cave over here that I want to check out. But like, removed from, like, how long is that fight gonna go on? Removed from, like, actual zebra over here somewhere. Removed from, like, the actual stuff that animals do. Like, I'm just not interested, dude. And I understand why they're doing it. It makes sense to do it the way that they're doing it. So it's like, from a technical point, I'm not even that critical. But just as a player, I'm not interested in the quest. Here's the cave I wanted to be in. I like this. This looks even better with all the foliage around it. Like before, I was looking out and it was just plains. It was like, ah, this is nice, but it could look better. Now it looks like a fucking cave. Check this out, dude. Lighting coming through this foliage in the morning, be beautiful. Blotchy server didn't remove it, but it's still cool. It felt worse doing quests as an adult. As a baby, it's more fun. Well, I would imagine quests are more fun as a baby because you actually are working towards something that you really want right now, which is getting your dino bigger, right? Everyone wants to be the adult Aloe, right? But it's like, it's still, at the end of the day, like, you're like, you get into a dino game just to carry a stick from one area to another. It's not compelling, not to me. You know what I mean? Like, the rewards are, the incentive is fine, right? Do it to get skins, do it to get abilities, do it to grow your dino. The incentive is fine. What's not fine is, like, it's not, I don't know if motivated is the right word. There's no motivation, and it doesn't really make sense to be doing the quests that you're doing. Like, it just seems like, why am I playing this other type of, I came to this game for this kind of content. Why am I getting this other kind of content? I don't care about, like, quests. If I wanted quests, I'd be in EverQuest, or whatever's the questing game of today. What's my health? Oh, I'm out of food already? Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. These lions over here fighting, dude. Oh, what just happened? Okay. Thought we were gonna have a problem. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. My African brush looks pretty decent, right? This feels like African brush. Like walking through actual brush in Africa, right? Yeah, I think this makes the stack better. I was a little worried. It's kind of an iconic thing in this game, but like now I'm like, it was a good decision. Go back over here and get some food. Oh, let's go check out the hippos. I want to see the hippos at the lake. I'm gonna go to Lake Magdi. Oh shit! Look at that. You see the little thing moving the bush? I think that's a pig. It's a warthog. I mean a wild boar. Where is he? Oh, it's a rabbit. Oh, there's a wildebeest. I think that needs a little speed adjustment. It could look a little bit more animal-y. But the reason I noticed the rabbit was because the bush moved. What's he doing? Oh, he's attacking. What the See, I told you, you don't get the same reactions out of every animal. This thing is freaking coming at me, dude. Like they have different personalities. Like the other wildebeest was chill, but that one wanted to fight me. That one was territorial. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a meerkat. That wasn't what I was seeing before. I definitely saw a rabbit. This one just happens to be a meerkat. Look at him standing up. Where the meerkat main's at. I could trample him if I want to. But I like meerkats, so I'm not going to step on him. But if he doesn't get out the way, I can't see where he's at. That is cool. Like as I'm doing Dino Spino says, like as I'm doing quests, I got 2 abilities because I had over 1,000 marks and I didn't even realize. Okay. I hope they're making the quest kind of easy, like get a whole bunch of points really fast. Um, but now for my Spino, I have 2 speed water abilities. Yes, it does. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's good for you. It's almost out of principle that I wouldn't even try it. I might try it, you know. I'll try anything one time. I'll give anything the benefit of the doubt one time. But it's like I don't think I will enjoy it. I just cannot see it, dude. I don't think that quests work for a Dino game, dude. Not the quests that he's got, or not the quests that are in the game right now. And I'll admit they know that the quests are not great. I think what's his name said he wants more exciting quests. Yeah. You just need more realistic quests. You need more stuff that dinos would actually do for quests. Maybe don't even call them quests. You know, got a few hitches in this area, but you know, somebody with a better graphics card is going to have a smoother experience. So if you have the bottom of the shelf graphics card, at least it's going to be somewhat, it's going to be decent much of the time. I want to go to the lake. I think it's on this side. Yeah. I'll grab some food as I go. I want to see the hippos. And the crocs. Dino Spino says, please just try the Velocity Saver with me. I will help you. Well, that's very nice of you to offer. I will consider it. Little wild boy. Honestly, I'm having a decent time playing this game. Alright, nighttime's coming up, so I'm going to get to show off what I've been doing with the night vision. I'm a little bit worried because the last version messed up what I did, but it was, my night vision, I think, is going to be the best night vision in the genre. I think it already is better than everything else, but I had an idea for what to do, and I haven't tested it. I haven't seen the test come through in this branch yet, so I want to see if it's going to work as expected. If it works as expected, it's going to be really. Oh, look at that sunset! Booyah! Look at that cinematic mode. Oh, I just grew. Look. I'm an adult now. A young adult. That was kind of fast. Yeah, probably shouldn't grow in the first day. Oh, it's going to make it harder to see the animals now. Uh-oh. About to trample something. Can I afford to walk over here? Yep. Yeah, getting dark, getting dark, getting dark. Let me see if I can brighten this up for folks, for you guys. Oh no, it's too dark. No, this isn't exactly what I did. What I did was this, but brighter. It actually looks better. so the exposure's off a little bit. But if I once I show you exactly how it's supposed to look, you're gonna enjoy the fuck out of night vision. But basically, I keep the darkness outside of my radius, but it fades, so it's not like a hard bubble. But something can run into my view here, and really, let me see once the moon gets higher if that helps things. 'Cause I feel like, what is this? Oh, it's a giraffe. I'm not gonna be able to see the hippos at night. Why is the exposure not brighter, dude? I thought that I had it correctly set. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, this is too dark. Now the cool thing is the vision is going to change per animal pretty easily, so I can have the lions see much better at dark at night. Without night vision, here's how it's looking. Oh, the moon's pretty bright. The moon's a little too bright. Oh, what's that? You know, I did do the testing with the baby elephant, so I need to put... Oh, shit. It's the lion. I think the lion's getting something to drink. That's too far in. That's too far in. Also, the Velocity's ever removed mods, and it's way better. Oh, nice. That Argentinosaurus mod was looking pretty good though. I've been wanting to see sauropods. I think they make really good AI, like to start with, because they just be a part of the scenery. They should have like big ass sauropods walk through. I wonder why that nobody's done that yet. Like, I know they're doing the critters, but it's like, that would add so much to the environment. I wonder if there's a technical reason that as a dev, I'm just being a bonehead for not thinking of right now. Like, what could I be missing? Because it just seems like it'd be fucking easy. I mean, for me, one of the reasons I have the giraffes walking around is because they're part of the scenery too. They're actually full fledged AI. They drink, they eat, they fight, they do all that stuff. They mate. But it's like if they could do nothing but walk around, they'd be one of the first AI that I do. The elephants and the giraffes. They're just so big. They just make the scenery look better just by walking around. That's what I'd have the sauropods doing. My Spino's almost to adolescent. Maybe try it when you're done with the Great Circle. Maybe. I'm obsessed with this game right now. Like I'm like every time I think I'm done, like there's like a few things I just want to tweak, and it's looking so much better. Like now that I've saw how good the brush looks around the stack, now I want to go and do a brush for one of the other landmarks and stuff. Like I want to add landmarks. Like I want to add like 3 landmarks a day. Like I need to fill this map out. Like you can't see it right now, but this map is fucking huge. I don't know how big it is. Like it might be, like I don't know how it is compared to like version 3 of the Isle Legacy, for example. Like is it that big? I don't know, but it's huge. It's fucking big, and it's gonna be even bigger because I'm gonna turn that 9 into what was after the 9? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 per side. We're looking at 20, like 20 regions. And I can do whatever I want in these regions as long as it conforms to like the pool size that I need. I can go in each and every one of these regions, and it's like I could even keep on going. I'm not gonna make it like stupidly big for like no reason, but it's like we're gonna have. I mean, for the game to be as big as I'm saying, like like villages and poachers with bases, and you know, the park rangers have their own facilities and stuff like that. Like, you know, migrating. You know, it's gotta be big, and it is big. It is exciting. OMG, I'm a baby Spino with an aloe, and this adult Spino starts chasing us. OMG, restart save us. Oh, that's lucky. I'll tell you one other thing I didn't quite like about the update. I'm not a big fan of the whole mix packing thing. You know what I mean? I'm okay with it for fighting. Like, I mean, I'm okay with it for like we've done mix packing on my streams, right? But like it's preferably I prefer like if I'm a dino, I'd like to be in a pack with dinos of the same species. The babies thing, I don't know why, but when I was looking at the trailer on the official Path of Titans thing, and they were showing off the growth and everything, that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like I didn't want to see the baby Spino and the Aloe and the Kentro or whatever it was all together. Like it felt like Land Before Time or something. I don't know. It just felt like it highlighted the stuff that I don't like about the game. You know, the mix packing, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal, right? Again, I've done the mix packing too, but it's like the mix packing is something that I don't know. It's like it's encouraging it to go in a direction that I would prefer it not to go. Like it's feeling like a game that's like I don't know. It's like a really kiddie game. Like, and a lot of the players are kids. I'm not a kid, dude, but like I'm a kid at heart. But like I don't know. It's just like a really. It's feeling more like the difference between this and the Isle is like the Isle is more for like adult players. Both have a lot of young players, but it's like it's feeling like Path of Titans with that trailer is looking a bit more like it's feeling a bit more goofy. Like it's feeling a less of a serious game somehow. The tone of it's feeling kind of kiddie. I don't know. Maybe it's the whole babies thing packing up together. You know, when I look at it in a different light, you know, it's not a huge deal. But I don't know. It just that I'm not into that really. I don't want to be packed up with a Spino if I'm an owl. I want to be with like a aloe family. I want to try to. It's a role playing game, right? I want to role play as the dino. You know. See how I'm role playing as an elephant? I'm not gonna chill next to a lion. I'll step on the lion. Damn, it's dark. Oh, it's starting to rain. That could be a problem. I may want to go find that cave. Grab some food, get back over that cave. The rain, this light rain is okay, but if it gets heavy, it actually will start to damage me. Oh, I do have to fix the adult elephant's speed. It is a bit too fast. Man, this is too dark. I wanted to show off the, yeah, I'm taking damage. The rain, the heavier rain is going to damage. See these little red things? I'm taking damage from it. So I'm exposed and the rain is harmful. So I'm going to need to find a bush that can cover me or get into the cave. But you can see that my hide is getting chewed up. So we watch my health. I'm at 11 right now. It's going to go down and down and down. I can't really see where I'm going. Oh, I'm at 7. I'm taking hunger damage. That's what that is, I think. Let me get some. Grab this real quick. Oh, I can actually sit in this bush. Damn it, I should not have eaten it. Alright, this one I'm going to sit in. Alright, so I'm sitting in a bush now. If you look on the right hand side, it says sheltered. So now I'm protected. Protected from the harmful weather. We're just gonna give my hide a chance to regenerate. Can't see anything right now. But I'm pretty bummed about this night vision. Like, it looks so good in the editor. It looks like trash right now, but I'm telling you, this shit is decent. I might just let myself die. You know what? I'll survive. So it's 5:43 a.m. Dawn is coming pretty soon. Something is dying out there. Something's fighting. Alright, you know what? Let's just skip to. We're gonna go and respawn a different part of the map. Then I just want to show what it's like to go to a different region. By the way, if you see this entrance or this introduction in any other kind of game, I came up with this shit first. I did it first. Everything in nature invites us to be constantly what we are. Griddle Earlich. Earlich. I'm not sure how to say that. Let's see. I think we're in West Savannah. It is morning, of course. My animal is just getting ready to wake up. See, where are we? Am I in the mountains? Again, this is music in the game. I'm not sure where I am. There's brush around me. Peep the ray tracing, peep the ray tracing. Well, I know this is east because the sun's rising over here. And they get a compass at the bottom of the screen. Let's see, where's my migration area? Oh, supposed to go that way. But I'm trying to get a better view. Oh yeah, I forgot the sleep thing. Oh, I'm actually in the East Savannah, which means where am I? East Savannah, which area is this? No, I'm thinking of West. East Savannah, I guess it does have this mountainous, or these hilly brush region. Let me get up and go get that water. Alright, the thing that you're seeing right now, it's a bug. Like when you first spawn in, you're supposed to have full sleep. I forgot to switch that back to full after the test. So yeah, I actually came in at 1% sleep. So that's why I woke up and went back to sleep. But when you go to sleep, you can see that the sleep bar is filling. So the purple bar down at the bottom right hand side, that's filling up because my animal is sleeping right now. Once it's full, my animal's going to wake up. It's a fully automatic process, so you don't actually have to do anything. But it is demonstrating how the sleep works. And you actually do lay there. You just lay there and sleep until the thing fills up. You can't do anything about it. You can't really jump, move, or anything like that. Oh, what was that? Saw the grass move. Alright. Yeah, I knew I saw something. Yeah, it's a little bird. Yeah, the grass moves with a purpose in this game. If the grass is moving, there's something moving it. Alright, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Alright, here we go. Cinematic mode. Okay. Where is that water? This direction I'm supposed to go. Here, look at some water over here. Some puddles. Oh, observational cameras. So there are humans in the game. And these little poles here with the 4 cameras pointing in every direction are how the scientists kind of observe animals and stuff. You find them in random places. I don't know if that one's closer than this, so I'm just going to go forward. So traveling is going to be a big part of the game. Not to say that it's a walking simulator or anything, but like we do have an auto walk, Control plus W, and you can just let the animal walk. I'm experimenting with autopilot, AI autopilot, so that you can switch the animal to like an AI will take over, and it will do all the stuff for you. It'll walk around, look for food, look for water, migrate, and do everything the human would do. And I'm experimenting with it, but you can kind of just watch if you want. Some people like that stuff. You can kind of log into the game, pick an animal, put it in autopilot, and just watch. And you can take over whenever you want. But you can just kind of like... I'm almost thinking about doing like a automated, like old school, like turn-based kind of... not combat wise, but like where you pick something that it will do and it will execute it, basically. I'm thinking about that. That'd be pretty unique. Optional at first, optional to test, but it's experimental. Everything's experimental. Okay, still going the right way. Oh, a little laggy. Look at these bushes bend. And this is only because of auto walk that we can do this, but once you're in auto walk, you just kind of orbit the camera around. Oh, I'm still working on the orbit, by the way. So you press a button and the camera will just kind of just orbit around automatically while your animal walks in any direction. By the way, I apologize if anyone is chatting anywhere and it's not getting to me, because I'm streaming in a bunch of places right now, and I'm relying on this one app to like grab all the chat and bring it to me, but sometimes it misses. So if you're on Twitch saying stuff and I'm not seeing it, sorry about that. I can see all the YouTube stuff. I'm assuming there's no one on the Twitch, but I don't know for sure. But if you are typing anything, like we're also streaming the Steam right now. If you are on the Steam store and you type in the Great Circle and go to the store page for the game, it's a wish list, but you can actually, I set it up where I can actually stream this, what I'm doing right now. You can actually see it. In fact, I think I have the VRAM to do it. I kind of want to go to the Steam store page real quick and just see how it looks. We got an autumn sale on, by the way. I heard Deathloop is pretty good. I want to try that. The Great Circle of Life. Yeah, we live, baby. We live. Showing the, it's on here. All right. Yeah, on Steam, we're actually. Oh, they're running into a tree or rock. Let me close that. God dang it. Okay. Alright, where is... I see the water, but where's the migration area? It's way over there? God dang. Let me go to the water first. Can't wait to get another GPU. Oh, by the way, if you want to play this, if you're on the Patreon, I put it in the Discord. So if you're a member of the Patreon right now, go to the Patreon, the channel where only the Patreons have access. You can download it right there from the link. You don't even have to log into your Patreon. It's in the Discord. And again, this is a preview for the upcoming free demo. So this is going to be available to everyone with some limits. So you can play the elephant right now. I'm not sure how many other animals they'll do for the free one, but like you get the full map, so you get to walk around, see all this. I think I'll do some more with this area. This is looking pretty plain. I think we could do some really nice ravine type stuff over here. But the size of the area is right. Sitting home. Got a big ass bird. Alright, let's hurry up. Let's see how much. Oh yeah, I'm hungry. I might want to just go straight to the where is it? Oh my god, did it switch? It didn't switch, did it? Did I get turned around? Like, I was walking towards... That must have switched. Because I think I came from here. I think I'll make the migration area flash automatically. So every couple minutes or so it'll pop up and then go away. Just like the waters, the little water puddles. That way you don't ever have to hit the scent if you don't want to. Yeah, I did come from this direction, so it went from over there to here. Caw. Everything you're hearing is actual animal AI. So you're never hearing generated sounds or anything. If you hear an animal, there's an actual animal making the sound. So if I go in the direction of that sound, I will find the bird. That's one of the birds there. Which region am I in? East Savannah. Let me check the population size over here. It doesn't seem like, it seems like there should be animals over here. But this would be a good spot for a bunch of wild boars or something. Almost sounds like a fart. Ooh, some more music. What time is it? It is now 10:22 a.m. in game, midday. That's unexpected. I'm not sure what just happened just now. Oh, he's definitely dead. Let me see here. My HP is not 0. I'm not sure what just happened. I don't know why I just despawned. That is very weird. I don't know why that just happened. Oh well, let's try a new spawn. Let's see what we get this time. I'm actually hoping for the south region. Or the mountain. I'd like to see the mountain. I haven't seen any hippos yet, so I do want to see the hippo. I gotta get the log for that. I'm not sure why that happened. I wonder if that's ever happened during a stream, at least. I wonder how many times the Isle has had the same issue where they're playtesting right before they get ready to release something. They find a bug and they have to go back into production. And every time they are about to be done, something new pops up. I swear to God, that night vision was perfect yesterday. West Savannah this time. Is this the right direction? No, that's the right direction. Okay. Oh, gotta do the sleep thing real quick. Alright, up and at 'em. Is that edible? No. Wow, that bush is not going down, is it? So, okay, I was like, what? It's a water puddle. Ignore the fact that it's not going away. It's supposed to. That's a bug. It gets smaller and it goes away if you drink it. But it might as well fill up since it's bugged. Alright. see if I can find a croc over here. There's a water source. Let's walk east. It's about to rain. Looks like the sleep got stuck, and it might have to do something. It might have something to do with the rain happening at the same time. So I'll look into that. I think this will be my last spawn in. I'm a little bit tired, so there's another update on this that I'll show probably tomorrow. Oh, hey, Downspot. I was looking up the thing. I was like, are those chats old, or am I just, are these new? I just realized that they're new now. Oh, hey, Downspot. I was looking up the thing. I was like, are those chats old, or am I just. I was actually dozing off a little bit. I'm tired, dude. I'm ready to go to sleep. Let me see. West Savannah. What's. I was actually dozing off a little bit. We'll go from central to south, and then I'll end it there. God dang it. He's got to sleep again. So your spawn is getting pretty big. How's the transition between the how it looks when it's a baby versus the older look? Pretty smooth? Are you noticing the change as it's happening, or does it feel like nothing's happening, but you know that stuff is changing over time? Well, the sleep didn't get stuck this time. I wonder what was going on last time. All right. Well, I am tired. I will probably be streaming again in the very near future. If you had any questions, just ask them in a comment and I'll get back to it. Thanks for tuning in. This has been The Great Circle, the upcoming animal survival experience set in a wildlife preserve in Africa. Thank you guys. See you more in the future.